Boom.
All right, guys, without a doubt, this is the oldest walnut log we've ever sawed on the channel. It's probably the oldest log I've ever sawed, period. I have no idea where this log came from or how long I've had it. And judging by the looks of it, there's going to be a little bit of rot here. The sapwood right here is very punky on the outside edges. It's kind of mushy when you push in on it, so I expect some loss here on some of these slabs. It will surprise me if we get 100% yield here. 80% if we're lucky. Now this is a 4 foot, I think it's a 4 foot. I don't think I even measured. What we got? 4.5, even better. This log is 4.5 feet long, and it's a crotch log. And back around Thanksgiving of last year, we brought these logs over. I remember loading this one up out of my walnut pile. And for the life of me, guys, I cannot remember where this came from. And I usually remember most of my logs, but this one here, I have no idea. And judging by the looks of it, I am going to say this has been on the ground at least 5 years, maybe longer than that. 99.9% of the people with sawmills would not even put this on their mill, I would say. Maybe 100%. I may be crazy for even trying it here. This may be an epic failure, or it may produce some nice crotch slabs. We will see in just a second. Let me bring the camera in and show you guys the measurements. So down here on the operator's side, 14 inches that way, and 18 inches that way. And judging by the crotch, this is the way we're going to be sawing it. So 18-inch wide slabs on this end. That's pretty good. A little punky rot area I was just talking about. See, it's not good right there, guys. It feels solid when I go in further. Still some punky wood right there. I don't know how this is going to go. We'll see. For anybody wondering, cold steel knife. One of the best knives I've ever owned. So down here on the crotch end, we're looking at 27 inches, I think. I'll have to take about 1.5 inches off both sides here to fit it through the mass of the mill. Feels okay in the heartwood right there in the middle, but I do not know. I'll tell you, this may be a complete waste of time. Guys, before we get sawing, I just got a phone call from a tree guy. He's got some walnut logs just up the road here on a trailer. So let's head up there and check those out before we get going here and see if it's anything we want to buy. In this business, whenever somebody calls with walnut, you drop what you're doing and you head that way. Or at least I do. See how these look. This is the first two slabs. I hit a nail or something. I couldn't find any metal, but I hit something to knock off the set of that blade. Had to put a brand new blade on there. So look over this washboard effect on these first two slabs. So here's the wind, guys. It's solid right here in the heartwood. This sapwood out here in the live edge is pretty punky. We was expecting that, but it's good and solid right here, so that's good. This is the outside cut. This is the bark side, so not much figure going on right here. So let's flip it over and see how it looks. Now, if I sawed this correctly, we should have some crotch wood right here in the middle. Famous last words. Should have some crotch wood right there. We'll see. There it is. Hiding right there in the middle, guys. That log produced a nice slab. Who would have ever thought by looking at it? Some fantastic stuff right there. Who would have ever thought this kind of wood was hiding in that log? I kind of thought it, but I wasn't sure. 21 inches wide at the widest point. The crotch figure, even though there is a crack right down the middle, 36 inches long. That's hard to beat, guys. This is as good as any walnut we're going to saw here. In case anybody's wondering, I sawed these at 9/4. 2 1/4 inches thick. Fantastic slabs, guys, just fantastic. Now this is a good testament to the longevity of walnut on the ground. Extremely rot resistant, guys. I say that all the time. Walnut will last 5 years or longer on the ground. And I know for a fact this has been on the ground for at least 5 years, probably 7, but at least 5 years. This never gets old, guys. This never gets old. Slab number 2. More of the same.
Maybe our lives were not meant to collide from the start, but who could foresee the fall? Maybe it's time to decide what to do with the fact that it happens to us all. you.